Okay, guys. All right, so we're back. Friday, awesome. We definitely have big things going on today. I have to send out $1 million today, so we're gonna do that today on this live. I aged some stacks last night. I kind of started processing some of it already, but we do have some orders that we're gonna go ahead and fulfill, get those out of the way, and then we're gonna start working on the $1 million. So we're gonna build $1 million today. It's gonna ship out today. Is for a Warner Brothers production by the name of Fast, FAST, and yeah, so that's pretty much what we're working on. So we're gonna go ahead and get that started. No hesitation. Let's just go. First one is going to be a new style fat fold clean version. I have it over here. Let me get rid of some over here. Bear with me. I'm going to kind of organize this a little bit. Alright, I found it. Alright, because I have a whole box full of fat folds, so let's go ahead and use that one. Gotta get rid of it. Alright, perfect. The other one's going to be a new style 20 stack. I have some right here. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. Alright, that's that right there. Alright, so this is this first order. Let's get it ready. There's a new style 20 right there. Alright, let's get this ready to go. Let me do a bigger one. Alright guys, so once again, welcome back. It's Friday. Everyone's excited, ready for the weekend. I just want to get rid of these orders and let's keep it moving. But the exciting news today is that we're going to be building $1 million right here live just for you guys. Actually, it's an order that needs to ship out. It's a Warner Brothers movie. So as you know, we kind of show you the behind the scenes of what we do here at Prop Movie Money. We show you money scenes, money wall all the time, all of our products. We have our action props right here. I actually have a mask that's going out today. I think it's from the Squid Games. Obviously, Halloween is coming up right now. So we have accessories for Halloween. I mean, we mostly do it for movies, but it could also be used for costumes, right? So we have axes, bats, knives, guns, all that stuff, which is the perfect stuff for your Halloween costume. You know, they're safe to use with all the safety features. None of it really works. They're just basically, you know, props. So if you guys like this type of content, definitely don't hesitate. There's a subscribe button right on top of me. Go ahead and hit that thing and let's go. All right. So we are going to be building $1 million on this live today. I only have a few more orders to knock out, and then we're going to start building that $1 million. Okay, if you guys want to see what $1 million looks like, this is the channel to be on. All right, I got the Squid Game mask. I think it's a triangle one. Obviously, the Squid mask have different shapes on it. I think it's circle, square, triangle, so it's a triangle one that's sold. Let me double check, man. Okay, so I'm trying to find it. I don't know if we have it. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hold off on that one because I'm gonna have to check my inventory. I mean, I have the other masks. You know, here's a square one, and I also have the circle one. But they got the here's a other mask. So I'm actually gonna leave this one out since Halloween is coming up. Remember in the beginning, I kind of used to use these, right? All right, so I'm gonna leave this on the side for right now. It's hard to work with this thing on. There's no way I can do it. I mean, because it moves on me, so because I have my hat on, so. But what I'll do is I'll leave this out here. You know, I also have the perfect knife for it. You know what I mean? You know, easy Halloween costume, right? You got the butcher knife. This, we're all black. You're good. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this out here. All right. All right, so I'm gonna keep it moving. We got the $20 coming up here. Here we got the $20 stack that's going out. I really gotta clean up this desk. I got way too much stuff on my desk, man. Let me get some of this money. I got money everywhere. You can't even see it because it's off scene, but I got money everywhere. So let me just pile it up in different spots because I gotta get it on a rate. Money, money, money everywhere, baby. See, there's more money, more money, more money. Trying to organize a little bit because this is insane. Look at this. I got a bunch of money here, like crazy. It's just too much money. Let me put this away. All right, I'm getting it fixed up a little bit. I need some space. It's crazy. I got money everywhere. I mean, it's cool. I like it. But sometimes it's overwhelming, man. Seriously. I got some hundreds. I'll just leave these here, but those will probably go. All right, today's Friday, man. I'm definitely excited. You know, I got some family coming town. So it's going to be nice to kind of mess with family. So I hope you guys had a good work week. You know, play hard, man. After you had a hard work week, go have some fun. Go have some fun, man, you know? All right, so we're going to keep on here. This is the $20 stack going out. All right, here we go. You know what I'm thinking about doing? Thinking about putting this like maybe right here in the center. What do you guys think? Let me try moving this. Let me see how that looks. Ooh. You know, sometimes you can't really see it, and it's such a cool light. I have it right there. What would that look like? It has to be above me, right? So you can see it. Is that a good height? I mean, a little bit more because I'm kind of tall. That looks pretty cool. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Yeah, man, because like, you know, like it's a light there, it's pretty cool. I got some nails real quick, nothing crazy. I just want like a little thin nail. Anything else? Make it pretty cool. These are all screws in here. These are all screws. That's not gonna work. I have so much stuff, bro, that it's like I don't want to make major holes. I want it to be like a little thin thing. I have so many. I don't want to mess that up. Alright, well, I guess that's something I'm gonna have to like find. Because I don't want to do like a big nail, man. I want something so thin. Alright, anyways, I'll do that later. Alright, so. That's the only way to do it, right? Yeah. Alright, I'll figure that out later, guys. Alright, perfect. Let me get back to work here. I got this one done. Next one is a New Style 100. I have some right here. That's the New Style 100 right there. Let me get this one out, ready to go. All right. Mohammed says hello. How you doing, Mohammed? Happy Friday. All right, we're shipping this one out. This one is going to San Antonio, Texas. Daniel says hello. All right, here we go. It's Friday, baby. Let's go. All right, there's a new style 20 aged. I should have. Oh, there's something right here in front. I love it. Let's go. New style $20 age. Let's go. Let's go, baby. This one's going to Malin, Oregon. All right, guys, just so you know, we are building $1 million right here live today. It's Friday edition. I have a big order that needs to go out. I aged the stacks yesterday, and we're building $1 million. That is next. I have a few orders I gotta get out. I just want to make sure these goes out first, and I'll be done with that. And then we're gonna move on to the $1 million. If you guys want to see what $1 million looks like, up here, doing it live. I'm gonna remove all this stuff, and we're gonna build it here live. Okay. Also, I mean, if you want to look at what $1 million looks like, we already have it on display, but we're gonna build one up here up close. We got our money wall back here. We're multi-million dollars. Always showing you guys money, props, letting you guys know what we're doing here behind the scenes, what you know, all the news, all that stuff. All right. So next order here is for a new style bill pack. It's like a sample pack. It has all the different bills. Okay. We have different sizes of bill packs, so there's something for everyone. The cheapest one is $5, right? So you know, if you have $5, you can get some. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna build these out. There's 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, next one, the $10 bill. Next one, the $20 bill. Okay, guys, so you know we're basically building $1 million here today. That's coming up next really soon. If you guys want to enjoy that type of content, there's a subscribe button right on top of me. Go ahead and hit that thing, man. Let's go. All right, so I just finished these bill packs. I'm going to show you the money spread. Okay, it's a small buck. These are the ones that are $5. Okay, it has all the designs in them. The $5 bill all the way to the $100 bill. This customer ordered 2 of them, so we're going to get these fixed up really nice for them. We're going to use some of these very nice and elegant black envelopes. Kind of keep the money nice and clean, you know. Protected as we ship these out to our customer. This one is going to Las Vegas, Nevada. So we're getting ready this one to ship out. Las Vegas, Nevada, guys. Okay. Once again, guys, we are going to be building $1 million of props of $100 bills here live. Okay, we're going to do it right now. I'm just wrapping up these last few orders that I have, so we can go ahead and just get that out of our way. We don't got to deal with anything else, and then just focus on the $1 million, right? So if you like that idea, you guys want to see what $1 million looks like, I'm gonna call to action. Let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button that's right on top of me. Just go ahead and hit that thing like that, smash it, and let's go. Okay. All right, here's my signs all over the place. All right, so let's keep moving. This other one's gonna be for an $18,500 package. That basically means it's all $100. I'm sorry, they're all aged, and they're all aged full print. So I have the $100 here, right here. I have the 20 right here. Let me get some 50s, 20s, and 10s. Here's the 50. And 5. All right, I gotta build these out. Here's a $5 bill, that's done. Let's build some 50s. Okay, these are all $50 bills right there. Oh, here we are. All right, we're building the 50s right now. All right, we're almost done with these 50s. All right, here we go. All right, so I finished with the 50s. I'm gonna go ahead and put these right here. All right, that's cool. All right, so now I gotta do the 10s, all right? These right here are all 10s. Let's get these ready to go. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go. All right, so let me get some 10 stack wraps. There we go. All right, guys, so just so you know, we're just trying to wrap up the last of our orders that we have, and then we're gonna start working on our large order that we have that's for $1 million, okay? So we gotta build $1 million here live. I'm gonna go ahead and remove all this stuff because $1 million, it's a lot of money. It's not, you know, it's gonna take up a big space and I need space to build it. So that's what is coming up next. So definitely stick around. Also subscribe to the channel so we can have you around. We're doing these motivating things all the time. So definitely stick around with us as we're gonna build $1 million here in the next few minutes. I mean, I have maybe like 5 more orders to do, and then we're gonna move on to the $1 million. So definitely stick around. Money, 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 baby. Let's go. All right, so I got the 18,500 right here. I'll show you here in a minute. Let me just get these out of my way. All right, so we have the 18,500. That's every single denomination in this order. So we have this, and they also wanted the passports, which I have right here. It's the UK and the US passports. Okay, there you are right there. All right, so let's get these ready to go. Get this one all dolled up. All right, here we go. All right, cool. So I'm seeing that there's people, you know, hitting the poll, letting me know if you guys are subscribed to the channel, which it looks like the majority of you guys are, which is awesome. So definitely subscribe. If you're not and you're tempted, don't hesitate. We're always here to entertain you guys and keep you updated and motivated. So don't hesitate and subscribe to the channel. All right, here we go. This one is going to Dallas, Texas. All right, Dallas, Texas. We're shipping it out. Here we go. All right, so we're wrapping this one up. It's going out. Bam. All right, we're wrapping this up. Next one is a new style series full print fat fold. I have one right here. Let's get this one ready. Here is a, hold on. All right, so here I have the H stack. It's a stack, but I need to do a fat fold, so I'm gonna take this off, fold it in half, right? And then use a rubber band, one quick flip, bam, baby. I'm a pro at this, man. I'm telling you, I'm a pro. All right, that looks awesome. This one is going to New Mexico. New Mexico. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. All right, so that's that. Once again, I'm telling you guys, we're gonna be doing $1 million here in a minute. Okay, so this one's cool. This one's actually going to Royal Caribbean. Everyone knows Royal Caribbean. I mean, they're one of the nicest. I mean, I went to one on, it was last year. Last year I went on Royal Caribbean cruise. Very nice, okay? Very family, great destination, great family oriented kind of thing. So obviously they're going to be doing some production. This is going to the production staff. It's saying it here. So they're going to be doing some type of commercial, right? This is Royal Caribbean. Businesses use this for their commercial promotions, marketing, and so forth. So, you know, this is what they're using. They purchased the vintage 18,800. So that basically means all the denominations of the vintage 1920s. All right. So they ordered two orders of that. So let me get those. All right, so I got the 100s here. I'm gonna have to build the 50s. So I'm gonna have to build these. Let me get the 20s. Two 10s. Two 5s. And two 20s also. Okay, so I have most of them already done. As you can see, all the different colors is because it's the different denominations. I'm just gonna have to build the $2 bills. So let me show you guys those. That's the $2 bills, which is awesome. And then I also have to build the $50 bills. All right, so let's go ahead and start with that. Let me get the bank bands out. These are gonna be going with the vintage. Here's the 50 craft paper. And then the $2. That's the one. And here's a $2. Here's the $2 bill. Also craft paper. Old school looking. You know, we want to get it looking the part, right? Nice and vintage. Okay, these are the 50s that I'm doing right now. Guys, after I'm done with these orders, we're going to start building the $1 million. That's coming up next. So stick around. All right, so let's go with the 50s. Let me get one extra for them. All right, that's a 50. Another 50. Another 50. I don't need all these 50s for the order, but I don't mind making extra inventory, because I'm definitely gonna need it later. All right, so I only have 3 left over. Let's go ahead and put those. Well, you know what? Let me wait. Let me build these first, and then here we go with the $2 bill. You build all these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build $1 million. I'm gonna leave it out for a little bit. I just kind of want you guys to enjoy it for a little bit, soak it in, you know, so you guys can see what $1 million looks like. Because you don't get to see $1 million every day, you know what I mean? All right, we're getting close. Okay, I'm gonna use these 2 for the order. All right. So let me put these away. These are extras. So let me put these away. Okay, so we got all of these done, which is great. Let's kind of divide these up. It's a lot of stacks. Let's do it like that. Okay, now. All right, so let me give me some extra bank bands as well. That's the hundreds. They got the ones. That's the tens. The fives, and the missing one. The 20s. All right, so I got one of each. Well, the 2. We're giving them everything. Let's go. Okay, this one kind of fell apart. All right, so, all right, let me dress one of these up. There it is right there. cool. All right, now let's go ahead and put it in a good paper bag here. All right, the money's in the bag. Look at it right there. That's always a good look. You know what I mean? That's a good angle for you to look at the money. All the money's in the bag. It's heavy holding this up there. It's like, ugh. There's a lot of money, guys. That's a total of, let me see, 16 stacks. I mean, you know what I mean? What's going on there, buddy? What's going on here? Okay, there you go. Why are you acting out? I'm not that on, man. All right, there we go. All right, that looks good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it in this one in the box. I'm gonna put this in the extra protection. Let's see if that fits. No, not gonna fit. So this is gonna go the way it goes. Alright. That's fine. Alright. That one's good. Alright, so let's see here. We got a few more to go. This next one is for 50 blank fillers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're good to go. $50,000. All right, there we go. All right, and this one is going to Tacoma, Washington. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. Next one is going to be for a full frame fat fold. This one's a stack. They want a fat fold, so I'm going to take off this bank band, take it off. I'm gonna fold it in half. Rubber band, one flip, bam, baby. That's it right there. That's it right there, guys. Miram says hello. Hello, Miram. How are you? All right, let me get this ready. Get some more. All right, here we go. All right, this one's going to Jackson, Mississippi. All right, next order is for another full print fat fold right here. The full print fat folds are very popular. Obviously, $100 bills is our #1 seller. So we're gonna fold it in half just like that. Get a rubber band. Fold it in half. There it is, baby. All right. This one's going to Throck, Pennsylvania. All right, we're keeping it moving, guys. We're keeping it moving. It's Friday. Hope you guys had a good, productive week and ready for some relaxing weekend, okay? Or at least entertaining weekend. All right, this next one, which is my last one, is the New Style 108 full print. I just did my last one. I'm gonna need, actually I have one over here, so. All right, so here's one right here. Let's get this one out. All right, here we go. All right, this one is done. This one's going to Jessup, Maryland. All right, all these are done. Let's get them out. All right, guys, so we're gonna, as promised, we're gonna get to work on building $1 million. Let me just clear this stuff up, man, because to build $1 million, we need some space. We cannot have all this stuff in our way. So let me just scoot everything over out of scene, right? I know it's all pretty, but we gotta get it out of the way. All right. Cool. I'll leave this here for now. So I'm gonna start bringing in some of the $1 million, and we're just gonna start building. Okay. I want as much space as possible here right now, so I can build as quickly and as effectively as possible. All right, guys, we're on our road to $1 million. Just started it. We're gonna keep it moving. All right, guys, we're gonna start building up now. Let's go. That's 40,000. Just gonna build up pretty quick because each one of these stacks is $10,000. So it builds up pretty quickly. That's already 50. That's already over 100,000. right, so we got about 150,000 so far. Maybe a little bit more than that. 180. All right, let's keep going, guys. Definitely got a lot more to do. I know the money's a little off camera right now. We're just kind of building. I need the space to build it. So later on, when I'm done with it, or as more is start to build, then we'll put it in camera. Right now, we're just kind of building. All right, we're gonna keep on going. On the road to 1 million, guys. This is awesome. Let's go. All right, let's go more. All right, so we're gonna get this back out. Whoop up. All right, we're keep on building, guys. We're about at 200,000 right now. And we got to get to the $1 million. So let's keep rolling. So I'll probably show you here once I get to the 250,000 mark. I'll show you what that looks like, which we're gonna hit it right now. And then some. So we'll count out how much we have so far. And we'll show you what it looks like, right? Because everybody wants to see, you know, how much is, you know, 100,000, 200,000. So I'll count that out right now and just stack it up so you guys can see it, which is kind of cool. So let me finish building these and then we're gonna start showing you the quantities of what it looks like. All right, so we're wrapping up with the last one. We're gonna do a count out, right? So let's start with 50,000. All right, there's 50,000 right there. Very easy, $50,000. Bam, that's 50. Let's do 100,000. All right, there's an additional 50. This is $100,000 right there, guys. That's 100K. All right, 150,000. That's 150,000 right there. 150,000 right there, guys. That's it. That's what it looks like. 150. That's, man, I wish I had 150 in my bank account. You kidding me? I'll take that all day. Here's another 50. Okay? That's $200,000. $200,000 right here. Tell me what's up. Okay? That's $200,000 right there. Okay? That's what it looks like. All right? Now, let's keep moving. Here's another 50. All right? That brings that to what? $250,000. We're already starting a pyramid. That's $250,000 right there, guys. If you like that, hit the subscribe button. That's $250,000. That's epic. You could buy a house for that. You know what I mean? Cash. Imagine just going up and yeah, let me buy this house. Bam. Right? $250,000. All right? But obviously we're not stopping there. Okay? Another 50. $300,000. Okay? This is definitely going up higher. Right? Definitely going up higher. I could have done that differently. Okay? I could do a real pyramid. All right, this is $300,000 right there. $300,000. All right, and I have enough for 350,000. So we've already made $350,000 already. All right, that's $350,000 right there, guys. That's what we made so far. Basically, we're like a third way through to get to the million, but already you can see how much this is. Imagine 3 times the amount of this. It's gonna be the $1 million. So we're gonna keep going, guys. I'm gonna kind of leave that there because it looks really good. So let me get some more stacks. We're already at 350,000. And we're just gonna keep adding on to this, right? And we gotta get to the next goal is $500,000, obviously. So our goal is to get to $500,000. We're at 350. All right, so we're gonna keep moving here. All right, let's go. We gotta get to the $500,000. So let's keep it moving. All right, let's keep going. All right, so let's go ahead and build these out. All right, I'm keep pushing here, guys. We're gonna try to get to the 500,000. What I have in front of me is already 350,000. So we have a good chunk of it already. We're just gonna keep pushing to a higher level and higher level and higher level. The goal is $1 million. We gotta get to the $1 million. This is a customer's order. So the customer purchased this. This is for the movie studio Warner Brothers. They're working on a film called Fast. So we got to get this out to them. That's it. All right, so we're going to keep on pushing. They've been purchasing a lot of money from us. This is just, they keep purchasing more and more and more. So that's awesome. All right, so we're gonna count out. We're gonna build out right here. Right now, we already have 350,000. Okay, I'm gonna build another tower. That's 400,000. 450,000. All right, so we have 450. All right, let's keep building. We have 450. We gotta keep going, guys. All right, next step is $500,000, $500,000. We're almost there. All right, so this is the $500,000 right here, guys. Guys, we already hit it. All right, that's 5 point. This is 600,000. Let me check something out. I'll double check. All right, guys, we're gonna keep building up, guys. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 900,000. That's it. That's $1 million right there. So 150, 300, 300, 600, 900. Yep, that's it right there, guys. That's $1 million right there. I can barely even, you can barely even see me, bro. All right, so that's pretty much it. We did it. Looks good. We did it. All right, done. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I gotta kind of get things together. I'm gonna leave that there for you guys to enjoy. Get some lights on here for you. Can barely even see the lights. This one.